Now when it comes to installing the faucet body, as I said earlier, you have your 1 3/8 inch hole. There will be a rubber gasket already installed at the bottom of the unit, and you'll also find a second rubber gasket in the kit. Do not slip this on. This is to go under the cabinet, under this countertop, and not on top. It already includes a rubber gasket on it, so just feed this through the hole, feed the wires down underneath. You will go underneath the sink and feed the rubber gasket onto the ends of the wires and your installation nut onto the ends of the wires. And we're not going to go under the sink to show you this because I want everybody to see this clearly, but just picture this being under the sink, and you'll get the rubber gasket fed up a little bit and get it threaded on. Now, once I get this on and I can feel that it's threaded a little bit and it's starting to screw on, the next thing I do, and this is the filter wrench included in the kit, you'll also take this and thread it onto the end. You'll see one end has a star-like design and the other end's just circular. Take this and thread it onto the end. Just feed the hoses through and get this up under, and you can spin this on and get it nice and tight. Now, some of you might run into a small issue if you've drilled your own hole. Sometimes there's very thick plywood underneath, or sometimes people have laid a new countertop on an old countertop. If that's the case, you're going to have to get something called a Forstner drill bit, F-O-R-S-T-E-R. I'm sorry, F-O-R-S-T-E-R-N-E-R. Forstner. It's basically a flat drill bit that will allow you to go up under there and drill some of the undersided plywood away. That way you'll have enough threads exposed to get this nut on. That's not going to be the case with most customers, but if you feed this through and you find that underneath there's no thread showing at all, you're going to have to come with the drill bit all around this, take it out first, come with your drill bit into that plywood and get enough plywood out so that there's enough threads exposed to get your nut on. Again, most customers won't have to deal with that. The standard countertop thickness this is designed to work well with that. You'll take this and you'll tighten it until it's really tight with your hand, but you will not need any other tool besides this to get it tight. You'll know that it's snug when the bottom is kind of hard to move, because the bottom is not meant to constantly move. This will move freely and smoothly no matter how tight you get that nut, but you want to get it tight enough to where the bottom spout will barely move. Once this is in place, like this unit here, you'll usually set that bottom faucet where you're going to have it permanently, and the one neat thing about this faucet is this will always be able to move up or down in any position. So if you have a glass over here or a bowl that you want to fill, instead of having it tilted down, you can tilt it over sideways, so there's not reason to constantly move the bottom spout. The top spout will be fully adjustable, so if you want a glass sitting on your countertop, you'll be able to sit a glass right here, or you can fill pitchers up in the sink. Make sure you have the screen facing in whatever direction that you want. So basically, now that you have your nut tightened on the unit, everything up top is finished as far as the installation goes. And now we're going to go underneath.